Welcome to Season 3 of ClockTower, a D&D 5e experience. ClockTower is a D&D 5e campaign turned audio drama, played with a custom class and some house rules that we as a group collectively enjoy. Our show is inspired by weird fiction, dark fantasy, and even horror, which means our show might be inappropriate and could be triggering to some. If that isn't something you enjoy, please listen at your own discretion. Our show will be here when you're ready. Welcome to the ClockTower. As the clock tower chimes in the distance, another mission over. The clock tower agents, our team, Trinket, Barrett, Jaeger, and Sam, all wake up on the clock tower on the couch together. To your right, there is a new trophy among the many on the shelves, a golden framed painting of a reaper covered in ice, obscured by a snowstorm. The Harvest Wars ended. And yet, here in the clock tower, almost nothing has changed. Sitting on the couch, all of you feel rested and revived, not a scratch or a scar visible. Even the horrors of the war that you witnessed seem to be easier to handle sitting on the couch, as the massive hourglass behind you still seems to have worlds uncountable dripping through its eye as small grains of sand. What do you do?
Well, it's finally nice to have that put to bed.
Do you think all of those agents just are still going? I mean, I knew there was going to be a lot of people there, but during that last push while we were jumping, I couldn't even count them all.
It's hard to say what everybody's particular missions were. Some people could have been put there just to reclaim weapons. Some of them could have been there on the same mission as us. Some of them could have been there to bring back other agents. I don't know. Who knows how long that'll go on for. But it does go on, from what we remember. Turns into something green.
You know, I like to think that it ended with us. That us finishing at that moment caused everyone who was stuck there to be able to go about their lives and do what they wanted to do. And perhaps, maybe, they can find a bit of closure on the couch like we did.
Well, now people have to find their closure in Haven, it seems.
You know what? I think maybe that might be our new calling for us. Maybe we send people on if they want to leave, and
we should probably check in with Haven first. And who knows how long they've been taking in an influx that they're not used to.
Mostly because they're skeletons, and also because we did send the Reaper there.
Right. There's a couple of variables that we've sent their way that they were not expecting.
We have a new flame, though. We can give them that, too.
Well, that's my worry, right? I don't know if time is linear there, right? We know it's on a different scale to us. They say that some people disappear and come back weeks later. What if we just permanently changed their time? Is there going to be people before that suddenly now show up and had that flame all along? Or is it continuing on from this point? I don't know if we're going to come down there and find a whole different place.
Well, only one way to find out, right?
I'm sure Summers and the other Easterners down there probably have something figured out. And they know where the breaks are, I'm pretty sure. So,
I mean...
Sam grimaces. Yeah, I just have one last thing I need to check up by the shelves. I did a little experiment, sorry, Barry, but I did a little experiment in the war where I wrote down some notes on physical objects.
Yeah, we did write a few things down on, like, packaging.
Yeah, which is technically not a normal note-taking thing, but if it works for spam cans, I don't know. If that's true, I would love to see if that could be applied to bigger things. That'd be revolutionary for people down there.
Also, we don't have snacks, if that's the case.
That is true. Does things go bad in the tower?
Probably not. I mean, we're outside of time and space, I think. So if that one's... We should be able to have snacks indefinitely if we take them with
Or
us.
they're just like permanently rotten.
Always put them on the couch and they get good.
Oh, if that's the case, Haven's gonna be littered with graffiti. Jaeger was here.
I didn't say shit. Wait, pause. I didn't say anything. Wait, what do you mean? Don't blame me. I would have put acid man, to be fair.
I like that.
A 100-part note series, all on like different pieces of like furniture.
Was that your choice, Sam? Or would you put a 100-point note series on furniture? Because that seems very boring.
No, I mean, I'm sure eventually you just stop thinking about it. You just write something down. You read it back later. You're like, there's me. But
Well, what did you experiment on?
some water bottles, a couple snack packages.
Oh, beef jerky. We had beef jerky.
Yeah, Jaeger wrote some beef jerky.
Yeah.
Here, why don't we all go upstairs, check that out real quick, and then I suppose go to Haven?
We should not linger. Yeah, we should check out Haven.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to do, Trinket, or?
No, I am a little bit overwhelmed. That was a lot, and it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
I wouldn't say it was easy.
I just really thought we were going to fight it, you know?
I mean,
I was so ready to fight it.
We
I'm a
shit, Trinket.
I just, you know, I'm just a little... I was so... And then we're here, and it's very calm, and it's a little weird. It's a little weird.
Trinket, you get a vibe from Lamp that's like, we almost died. I protected you. I protected us.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know how you feel. My first deployment, I had that exact feeling, and little did I know it was me all along. So,
And you still didn't fight it.
still didn't. Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, though. There was, like, environmental dangers, and, like, shit was falling around us. We had to, like, duck under, like, a big giant site. It was pretty cool. Like, now that it's over and nobody's hurt, it's a cool thing to, like, look at.
I mean,
In hindsight.
To be fair, the more planning you do, the less fighting has to be done, and the tower did a lot for us, and we just did the legwork.
Also, that jumping scene where we fucking all, like...
That
like
was
a
pretty cool.
Overall jump. Yeah, that was sick. I shot, like, 2 dudes in the head who had crow bombs, and they blew up in the crowd. Sorry.
well,
Anyway.
I'm glad you had fun, because that was fucking terrifying for me. You know how hard it is to maintain a spell on like 12 of y'all?
No, I don't, but it sounds tough as hell.
Hey, I know, it'll work out.
Maybe
I think we all did great.
And I'll be able to do spells.
Heck, a brisk breeze kicked me out of my spells. I can only imagine. So,
We still all made it there.
we did. Mm-hmm. And so did everybody else. Let's go check out Haven. You okay, Trinket?
Oh, yeah, we're going to look around for your items.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up real quick and then let's get to Haven.
Yeah, and then I hold up the lantern. I said, and when we're ready, I'm ready.
The lantern, as you hold it up, sends big waves of unappreciated feelings. The lamp is upset.
Yeah, but the lamp knows that I had this whole idea of making a weapon. But we just touched the watch. So it knows I had a cool idea.
We could still do Lantern Mech. It's okay.
We'll get there. There's an end boss in season 3.
Are you like sending the lamp the feelings of like, I wanted to do my plan?
I wanted it to be cool.
Lantern Kaiju would be kind of sick, though.
Yeah, it was gonna be sick, man.
You know, I don't know what would happen if you guys went with lamp plan, but Sam, you run up staircases, one to the right of the two. And then you go up the spiral staircase in the middle up to the very top of the bookcase where new items of media are added. And there are some new things there. You see that Barrett's can that he had previously given to Magnus is gone. And a few of the like note papers that one of you might have like absent-mindedly touched while you were in Magnus's office has ended up on the shelves, but none of the stuff that you wrote on to directly end up in the tower has ended up in the tower. All of your snacks and your writings on things does not seem to have worked.
Sorry, guys. It looks like either the tower is very particular about having foodstuffs, or it's just it has to be a pre-written note in the world.
And it was also usually pertinent information.
Okay.
not just our names.
Damn.
Huh. Okay, so next time I'm gonna get somebody else to ride on the beef jerky, and then I'll take that.
Someone from there, and then we'll touch
Exactly.
Yeah.
The wardrobe is closed. As usual, Barrett usually keeps it closed. Barrett, are you going to go move the wardrobe and reveal the door behind it?
I'm going to wait till everybody is present, and then I'll open it.
I'll slide down this arm of the staircase.
Roll a dex check.
16.
Yeah, you slide down pretty easily. And then you slide down the banister and land on your 2 feet. Barrett, you can't help but look at it and be like,
I sneer and just
"Fucking damn it."
show off. As I proceed to show off and open the door, open the wardrobe.
Normally I would make you roll for this, but Barrett has done it without fail every single time, so I am now determining that it would make almost no sense for you to suddenly not be able to do it, so Barrett
I've
can
written
just
it down as a feat. Oh,
open
Barrett
this
has-
door.
It is very feet, yeah.
Is better at lifting heavy things and can move this door.
Sam playfully scowls at Barrett like, all right.
Are Trinket and Jaeger coming over to the door?
Yeah,
Yes.
your head's down the stairs normally.
Okay. The door, once again, as always, says you must never, with never underlined, open this door. And beyond it, you know the small attic room with the hatch that once led down a very, very treacherous climb, but now just is a small drop to the forest floor that leads to Haven. I assume all of you are following Trinket's lamp?
after you.
Yep, I hold out the lamp and I lead the way.
Okay. The path back to Haven feels as unchanged as the clock tower itself. There's a little bit, I imagine, of apprehension between all of you or anticipation, not really knowing what you're going to find or if everything is different, or as you guys have said, if you have messed anything up by sending the people that you have sent to Haven over there. And as you walk through the forest, you again hear a tune on the wind. And it isn't long before you reach a familiar campfire on the edge of the woods that often clock tower agents spend their nights at in anticipation or preparation to meet new clock tower agents, or simply to spend the night together around a fire and enjoy the company of others. Around the fire now, you see the person playing guitar isn't Summer. It's a clock tower agent you don't recognize. In fact, all of the agents around this campfire are not agents you recognize. And most of them look up as if surprised but happy to see somebody coming out of the woods, and a lot of them seem confused that the light you're carrying is not a cool royal blue through the woods. Or you think maybe that it might just be because your light is in fact so unique to all of you. Except for one of them. There is an old man with like a hand-knitted blanket around his shoulders that looks up and sees all of you, and it's like he recognizes you as ghosts. And he's not looking at Barrett, he's looking at Sam, Jaeger, and Trinket. And all of you see a strange look that reflects and glints in his eye as he stares at the lantern, and it almost looks like he's gonna cry. One of the feminine-looking agents who is around the campfire stands up and looks at all of you and goes, "Hello, welcome to Haven. I think I have and she like looks over at her satchel, and you see there's like, it's kind of flat, like there's not much in it. She's like, I gotta get this refilled. And she pulls out a little crumpled, folded piece of paper that she straightens out, and she holds it out to you guys with a really like happy and welcoming smile on her face as she says, "Welcome to Haven, the hometown of clock tower agents. Here's a pamphlet. I only have the one. I'm sorry, I'll get more. That's really on me."
We're actually returning guests, but it's hard to tell how long it's been for you guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you, though.
I would actually still love to see the pamphlet. I would like to catch up if there is.
Yeah, here, do you guys don't mind sharing it among the
course,
four
yeah.
of you?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, here you go. You guys see a pamphlet that says, "Welcome to Haven." And then it has a few things explaining how Haven was founded. A lot of stuff you guys already know. It says, like, Haven and you. And it says something along the lines of, "How did you get here?" And it shows a hand-drawn picture of a blue-haired person holding out a blue light. And it has a point that says, "Whether you were found by Lucy," and then it has another picture of a skeleton holding out a little green, like, torch with, like, one eye, just a socket, and the other one a light. It goes, "Or Skeleton King, all are welcome in Haven, and everybody here is family." And it goes to explain some things that are new. It says, brief example of, like, here in Haven, you're not required to do things for the community, but the community works by everybody helping. So it is expected that where you can, you lend a hand to pitch in, and that the community watches and looks out for each other and keeps itself going. There are some rules that are like, don't break these rules. And it says that if you do break any, and they're all very common sense rules. Don't be rude to people. Don't destroy property. Don't cast spells into the mirrors in the time building. A lot of stuff that you guys very expected. You were told when you got here. It says, like, beware of the river. The river is really dangerous. And then it also says, don't go to the prison. The prison is off limits, and no one but Summer or Summer's official guests are allowed to go there. And then at the, like, on a different page, it says, Mayor Summer. And it shows a picture of Summer, who looks almost identical to how you guys had seen him before, except he's got one streak of gray hair in his hair with his cowboy hat pushed back.
I just look at him and go, "You think we did that?"
Yep.
And then it has another thing on the pamphlet that says, do you feel like you've left something behind? And it shows a picture of Lucy again, and it says, Lucy's mirror and you. Lucy is one of the pride of Haven. She is the founder's daughter, and she makes sure that this town keeps going with the use of her magic mirror. If you want something that you've left behind in any world, if you want someone that you've left behind in any world, whatever it is, as long as she says it's okay, it costs 2 ClockTower coins that will be used by the mirror that you can't get back. But what you can get from it might be more important than those coins ever were to you. If you need Lucy's help and the mirror, go to Town Hall and ask for a meeting with Lucy.
Lucy's back.
All of them look up and go, what do you mean Lucy's back?
How long have y'all been here? Because when we were here, Lucy was
Missing for a while.
Yeah.
The old man looks up and says, it must have been a while since all of you were here.
Yeah, the harvest was kind of a bit.
Alice, I'll take these guys to town. And the girl looks around as if this is very unusual, and he, like, uses a cane to stand up. Like, this man is old. Mm-hmm. And she turns around and goes, Castell, you can't take these guys on your own.
Sam's was walking over to grab, like, if he had a shawl, if it fell off, like, just, grab his things. Don't have to bend down again. Stops, looks up at the old man. You look old.
He looks at you guys and says, hello, Sam.
Hi.
Holy shit.
Maybe we should go.
Okay. Sam, like, picks up anything that was left on the ground. Lead on, I suppose.
I hand back the pamphlet. Thanks.
She goes, there's 4 of you. If you want to keep that one for you, I'll go to the printing press and have more made. It's okay. It was my turn on watch, and I just didn't think about it. It's been a while since anybody's come in.
It's fine. Hold on to it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, are there like more cars now? Do we need to watch out for like traffic and stuff?
Oh, it's only on the main road.
Those cars now. That's big.
Well, there were a car before, but like 2.
Those like the carts. There's
a truck.
There was a truck.
Oh, there was the one car. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I forgot the truck.
Costello goes, my young friends, may we go?
Yes.
That's weird.
Barrett just like looks to the rest of the group like, what are we feeling here? He's trying to read everybody's faces
Because he has no idea who this guy is.
Well, I only have heard stories so far, and I've never met him, obviously, but I know some context clues. So I'm trying to read everybody's faces to the best of my ability to kind of gauge what's going on here.
So do all of you go?
Yeah.
The guy with the guitar gives all of you kind of a smile and a nod as you start to walk off, and everybody else around the fire kind of gives you a wave, and a few other people mention like, "Welcome to Haven," as the girl, who apparently her name is Alice, sits down and smiles at all of you as you walk off. And you guys follow Castell, and when you get far enough that you're out of earshot of the campfire, he turns around and says, "Before we get much further, I know that the last time any of us saw each other, I didn't deserve to end up here. And this fate is a lot kinder than what I do deserve. But I have been trying to make amends for everything that I did. And should you all feel it necessary to take whatever vengeance or retribution you see fit on me, know that I will not fight you, and whatever your choice is, it will be permanent." As he moves his blanket, and you see that the clippable pouch that he had his pocket watch in that he could click whenever he wanted to is empty now. "I am not an agent anymore. Someone much better than me is carrying on the duty to fix things."
Did you give it to Lucy or leave it by the river, or, sorry to ask?
No. When I came here, Lucy was missing. No one had seen her, and the town was very worried that she would never come back. When she did return, it had been after some time, and I had made friendships and families on a lie. No one knew who I was when I came here, and no one knew that I still had the mirror. But when she finally returned, I could not, in good faith, keep living a lie. And so, I returned the mirror to her, and accepted all consequences that came with it. I thought that everyone I befriended would turn on me, that my life would be over again. But the people of this town didn't do that. I picked up trash in the street for a long time, but they didn't hate me. And when my job for the day of picking up trash was over, I was still invited to the same tables to eat, and the people who called me their friend still did. And Lucy, with her mirror back, was able to return to her role in the town to help it grow, which is good, because the influx of people that came not long after that was like a tidal wave descending on that poor small town.
Yeah, sorry.
That might have been us.
As I did assume that you were the group that the skeletons spoke of when they said that someone had showed them a new way to help ClockTower agents. And when Lucy had her mirror back, and I had plenty of time to think and to see the town stabilize itself, I worked for a long time to earn a few ClockTower coins from a few friends of mine. As you know, I spent mine a long time ago in effort of a terrible job. But I spent 2 ClockTower coins to do a good act. And so I brought Alex's friend, your friend, Wagon Wheel, here. And I gave him my ClockTower pocket watch. So that if he wanted to keep helping people, like he said that he did when he tried to help you stop me so many years ago, that he could. If all of you believed in that little bird, and Alex did, that was good enough for me. And now, I am a tired, old man, and I have lived a very good life. Much better than I should have. if this is how it ends, it's only fair that it's you. No one needs to know. I will go with you into the forest, if that is what you wish.
Sam looks at Trinket, Jaeger. Well, it's been a long time, Castell. I'd like to think that, at least from my experiences, I don't really hold any ill will towards you. I've had some terrible things happen to people close to me. And looking back on it, it was challenging going through what we did with you, but I think if I didn't, a whole lot of us have gotten hurt a lot sooner. So I don't have any ill intention towards you, and I'm glad you have found your own path back to this place. But I can't really speak for Jaeger and Trinket.
Castell looks at the two. Are you guys like being as silent as you are right now, thinking and processing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jaeger stops for a second. He's been looking at the ground for a long time since he's heard the name. His shoulders seem tense. His right hand clenches for a moment. And then he sighs out. You know, if you had asked me a long time ago, I would have taken your offer without hesitation. I felt as if I could blame you for some of the things you did. However, now it's been a long time and I've grown as a person. I've done better for myself and I've tried to be a better person overall. I blamed you for a lot of things that weren't even your fault. You were doing what you could to try to save what you thought you could, and I would have done the same thing. So, no. I have no ill feelings. You are blameless in a way, at least in my mind.
I appreciate that. I truly do, but I'm not blameless. And he looks at Trinket when he says that.
Well, if you didn't do what you did, for one, I wouldn't be here. And also, none of us would be, and this town wouldn't be doing what it's doing now, kind of. Because if we never had the lantern, we wouldn't be able to do any of the things we've done. So even though all the stuff you did is fucked up, it kind of came full circle into not being so bad. I think we might be responsible for whatever's happening over at the prison. So,
Oh, right.
I think that might... So, we've forgiven people for worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we also might have done that too.
yeah.
You have hands in a lot of things, but Trinket, before you offer me your kindness, your forgiveness, you need to know that if it wasn't for me, your friends wouldn't be in that lamp in the first place.
Kind of.
The owl sent me there a long time ago with the mote of Elia to the one place that it knew was already working on understanding what ClockTower agents were. I gave them the tools to do what they did to you. They might have captured you without me, but it's only because of that moat that the lamp exists.
And we've forgiven people for worse. You get to live with that.
I have. I have ever since I saw you in the cell and realized what they were doing to fellow ClockTower agents. Since I gave you that pocket watch, I have lived with it. But I'll keep living with it, however long I have left to do that. And, I think all of you have a town to see. If you are not, in fact, going to execute me, then I guess I will have to do the much worse punishment of giving you the tour.
Oh, I don't want to be rude. This is Barrett. Barrett stopped the Harvest Wars.
We stopped the Harvest Wars, thank you.
This is Castell, not to introduce you, and Sam will move with their wand and cast minor illusion to make a much younger version of Castell next to Castell.
The older version of Castell sees that younger version and goes like, oh, fuck, I'm so old.
This is, when we knew Castell, they they're kind of the prelude into us dealing with Ulm.
Also, they did a lot of cool shit, to be fair. Like, it was like a crazy amount of things. They did like a slash that like cut through fucking... It was wild.
Barrett holds out a firm handshake.
He shakes your hand. His grip is crazy strong.
I expected so. Road to redemption's a bumpy one, ain't it?
I don't know that I should be redeemed, Mr. Barrett, but if I'm not to be redeemed, I would at least like to do what good I can while I am here.
And therein lies the bumps. Carry on, I guess. Show us the ropes.
He stops for a moment and then looks at Trinket one last time and says, "Is she still in there?"
I don't think it'd be working anymore if she wasn't.
He nods and looks really sad about that. Then I guess we both have to live with what we did. And he nods, looking at the lamp before he finally tears his eyes away from the little fire inside of it as he takes you guys into the town. And as he starts going, by the time you guys get there, the sky changes over. And it has a beautiful sunrise that plays with images of birds flying over the town. And you guys see the town has tripled in size.
Oh.
It's so big now. And as you go over, you see people are opening their doors and windows. People are starting to set up their shops. And you guys see that there are a ton of people, just like Haven was before, of ClockTower agents, everybody doing their normal business, except the main drag of Haven that leads to the statue is so much busier now. There's so many more shops. All of you see things that catch your eyes. There's a retro games store. Jaeger, you see there's a comic book shop. There's a sign that says clay and wine. And you see there's just a bunch of little handmade looking pots outside. And there's a little hand-drawn sign that says make your own. And there's just a ton of little shops that it's if ClockTower agents could be what kind of business do I want to run? And that's what they're doing. You also see there's a couple guys walking the street, kind of looking kind of downtrodden and picking up trash and putting it in a little bag. And Castell looks at them with a knowing smile as the streets are really clean. And you guys see a really tall, willowy, sort of wispy fur on them going off into it's unmaking itself into reality. They've got these strange horns that grow back that look almost like tree branches. And Jaeger and Sam, you recognize the Shadow Man from Valence, but it looks a little bit different. And it's clearly not the one that you spoke to. But as you walk through the streets of Haven, there's more than one of those guys here.
Sam?
Yeah.
Sam?
One of them coming nearby.
They're following behind a ClockTower agent, carrying a box. You see there's a bench nearby, a fruit tree that's growing, and one of them picks a fruit off of the tree and sits down next to a ClockTower agent on the bench and holds it out to them, and then that ClockTower agent leans on their shoulder and takes a bite of the apple and then closes their eyes and rests their head on that creature's shoulder. And you're that's a couple. That's what is happening right now.
Can I go
shit,
over
what do we
and talk
do?
to them, or do I have to stay on task?
Castell looks and says, don't be alarmed. We call them the Timeless because their true name is, we're unable to speak it. It's sounds that we can't even make. But you all mentioned that Lucy was missing.
Yeah.
Lucy was meeting them.
Oh.
And Lucy found a way to bring some of them back to Haven. They have their own way of getting here, although we're not able to really understand.
Yeah, they kind of slash open a portal.
There's open communication and cooperation between our two sort of settlements out of time here.
That's fascinating.
Unfortunately, if you ever think about going to their side, don't expect to come back anytime soon. There's a sort of time thing that happens when you get to their side of things.
Not to interrupt you, I'm not even sure if you know much about that side, but is there a David Henry there?
I don't know the name, but it's possible. They said that there are a lot of mortals there.
All right. Well,
Civilians overall.
I
Yeah.
guess if we ever talk to Lucy, I'll have to ask.
There was a time where we now know, far away from it, that the Harvest Wars, the Reaper, was becoming such a large threat that it was tearing open holes in reality everywhere, and that their people felt that pressure first. They saw the holes ripping open in reality.
That's how Reagan was ready at one of the holes during the fight when he directed the shots
Oh,
that saved our lives.
yeah. Well, that also explains why they were at the world to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew a great calamity was happening.
Our old teammate Reagan,
The handsome boy.
yes, the lead singer of the band, Reagan ended up leaving to their side. And then during the fight with the Reaper in the Harvest Wars, Reagan was in one of the tears and shot out to save our lives.
I'm sorry for you, then.
It was a lot.
If your friend was that close to it, there is a good possibility that he might be gone.
What?
The Reaper was becoming so powerful that reality itself was ripping apart. It was destroying reality. One of those tears in reality, if it got close enough, could destroy and suck up an entire world. It was opening holes into the spaces between reality. What does Summer call it? Tears into the,
Soup?
Yes, he calls it a soup. If your friend was that close to it, it is unlikely that he could have survived.
Well, I mean, Geiger, you fell into this soup before. You just ended it someplace else.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's fine. I'm sure Reagan's fine.
Just put it at another person who gotta go see.
Yeah, it's like Lily, we'll find Reagan too. It's okay. It's not that bad. It could be okay.
Right.
Jaeger's face looks like he's fucking like trying as hard as he can to fucking believe this. He doesn't believe himself.
Cassell gives you a knowing nod and says, yeah, I hope so. You guys had the pamphlet. Is there anywhere you specifically had wanted to go? You had mentioned the prison. If you want to go there, you're going to need to talk to Summer specifically. He's very busy. Nobody sees him very much.
That's a shame.
Let's try to see him anyway. At least let him know we're here.
Of course, yeah.
Kind of caused his skeleton problem. Anyway.
We half expected this place to be burned down to the ground when we
Yeah.
got here, so.
There was a time where it got pretty restless. Overpopulation, no system in place for punishing wrongdoing. A few people tried to seize power in Haven. No matter what happens, when you get enough people together, people are going to make some bad choices. And it was all sort of feeling like it was taking a nosedive, which wasn't good for me because I really like it here. And then Summer, to everyone who remembers back then, did the unthinkable, and he officially took up the role of leader, sat in his big chair in his big office, and now he runs the town.
We knew when it came to it that he'd step up. We knew how reluctant he was, but we could see it.
He was close. He was running things before, but like he didn't know what to talk about it before. It was honestly kind of endearing.
It's good to see that the crime rates are being dealt with, I guess. There wasn't a prison when we were here, so it's a shame that there has to be one at all, but it's better than anarchy, I guess.
I see.
Or the alternative.
I could tell you more about that, but it's not really my place. I'll let Summer do it. It's also technically against the rules, and I've picked up enough trash. It's also really hard to pick up trash every day from sunrise to sunset if the town is as clean as it is. It was easier when things were a little bit more hectic.
Yeah, do you have like a quota you have to meet, or is it just
you have somebody who is sort of like your babysitter who's watching you and making sure that you do things. There's a whole system that Summer put into place where anybody who does anything is rehabilitated. For the worst things that we really can't handle, people are asked to leave Haven. And there is the ultimate threat of if someone has completely refused rehabilitation, has completely refused to leave Haven, the community will band together and banish that person beyond the river. But that has never happened, nor do we think it will happen because anytime anybody has gotten close, they have backed down in the face of the community. And I think 2 people have had to have left Haven of their own accord and have not come back. Of course, the option for them to come back and be rehabilitated is always open on the table. Apparently, Summer firmly believes that no one is beyond helping. He tries to stick to that as much as possible. There's only one person in the prison.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe we head to Summer then.
Yeah, I think that might be the best course of action. Do you need me? You said you'd been here before, and the main road is still the same. Do you need me to take you all the way there?
No.
He nods at Trinket and takes that for what it is, and then he turns and starts slowly walking away.
I hope we know where we're going.
Listen, we go to weird towns all the time. We can find the big building. I'm sure it isn't completely safe like around. Oh no.
Maybe you could do Alice a favor and help her with those copies before you head back, I guess.
He already started walking away. If you're are you like calling out to him?
Yeah.
He like has like an old hand over his shoulder and goes, "She's younger than me. I'm going to go sit down."
All right, old man.
He's like hardly able to stand.
Yeah.
As you guys walk through Haven, everybody roll a history check with disadvantage, which cancels out your advantage, so just a straight history check.
12.
9.
15.
Trinket, you are actually the only one who remembers where to go. Here's a question. Do all of you follow Trinket?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If somebody takes a lead, then I will follow. Because I am not going to admit that I am completely lost.
As you guys are walking up the main street, people are polite enough. They wave, they smile, they seem happy to see even strangers walking through the town. You are all obviously ClockTower agents, so it is pretty welcome that you belong here. Eventually, you get to the center of town where the statue of Casey and the small girl holding the owl doll is, and despite the fact that the streets are still sort of waking up and everybody's sort of starting their day, there is a girl standing in front of that statue, looking up at it with her hands in her pockets, with a large, wide-brimmed hat and sort of a, dress that is cut kind of like a ClockTower coat. And you see she's looks like an active ClockTower agent, except she has a ring that's obviously a ClockTower ring on her finger, and she's got a fucking 6-shooter on her hip as well. And most strikingly, she has bright blue hair. Hey, it's me, Ellie again. We're so excited to be bringing you Season 3 of ClockTower. We're sorry for the delay, but we really hope that this season will make up for it. We've got a lot planned, and we've already started recording a lot past this episode. A lot of the stuff we've improved on is a lot of the production work and the back end, so unfortunately, it probably won't be changes that you'll notice, but it is changes that help us make a lot more of the content and hopefully bring some of the other projects that we've wanted to do to everyone more easily. For now, though, on to credits. Barrett was played by Bink. Sam was played by Cal. Trinket was played by Kball. Jaeger was played by Trent. And I, Ellinthris, was your DM. The editing of the show is done by Cal and myself. Thank you, Cal, for all the hard work you do to keep the show going. The show is funded by our patrons on Patreon. Thank you for all your constant and continued support. If you would like to help donate to keep the show going, please head over to our Patreon and donate today. If you would like to join the ClockTower community, you can go to our Discord server, where fans and the cast alike are able to chat. If you want to learn more about the art behind ClockTower and maybe some more of the lore, you can head over to our art and animation YouTube channel. The ClockTower test on our website was programmed by LeMay. Most of the music for the show is done by Who's Music. Contact them if you are interested in commissions. Additional music and FX provided by Andrew Smith and Cal. All the links to our collaborators' websites, as well as our own, can be found in the episode description or on our website, clocktoweragent.com. And thank you again for listening. Clock Tower Season 3, Episode 2 will be out for all of our early episode patrons on May 29th and will release publicly on June 5th. Till then, time's ticking. See you in the Clock Tower.